Hi, this is Sally. I'm the Global Lead for Health and Life Sciences at Microsoft for Startups, and I'm with my friend Andy from Commerce.AI. He's the CEO. And I just wanted to ask you, this is your first healthcare conference, and wanted to get your thoughts on how it's been so far.
Yeah, it's been great. Sally, thanks for inviting. We are part of the Microsoft umbrella as a startup flying under the wings of Microsoft brand. It gives us a tremendous advantage, gives us the opportunity to meet with some of the decision makers in the healthcare industry. So for our first time, our name is Commerce.AI, but we have a lot of healthcare and pharma customers. So this is super exciting. This is actually second day, 2 more days. So can't wait for the next few days and see what comes out.
Great. I heard you had 2 really good impromptu meetings yesterday.
Yes, we had a big pharma meeting, and we talked about the use cases that we have with other pharmas, and they're bringing in their chief digital officer today. You didn't know that.
No,
This
I
is
didn't.
new.
That's cool.
So yeah, we're excited about that. And then there was another meeting with a payer that we have similar case. So super targeted and exciting.
Superb. So this is also the first time that Microsoft for Startups has done a big booth like this with kiosks and everything. And it's also the first time that we've done an event of any sort with you. Tell me a little bit about the experience so far and how you feel about the kiosk and being here with this big booth.
Yeah, so what we noticed, we did few conferences last time, but we never had a booth.
Okay.
And although we had strong use cases in healthcare, they didn't give us the legitimacy in healthcare. Having this booth gives us the base, the foundation at which we can gather our potential customers, partners, show them our demo, show them use cases. And having with Microsoft also gives them a validation
Right.
of a sort. Because we use microservices, we are a big fan of OpenAI, Azure OpenAI, and we help them deploy in their premise. So yeah, it gives this a great opportunity to connect and discuss these use cases. So yeah, having it at the booth
Yeah.
actually really is helpful.
Great. So I have to ask, because everyone's talking about generative AI. Can you spend just a couple of moments telling us how you're using generative AI?
Yeah, so we have a framework called Automate, Auto-Mate, mate as in the friend,
Yeah?
which is built on top of Azure OpenAI. And what we do is we bring in unstructured data such as contact center calls or internal team meetings. But what we do differently is that we deploy Azure OpenAI in customers' premise. So therefore, the model stays in their premise, the data stays in their premise, their tenant, and we use the Automate infrastructure to guardrail some of the healthcare-related regulatory data governance, and make sure that the prompts and everything is in place. So that's the Automate infrastructure. And what gives them is a library of tasks such as summarization or finding out the reason for calling or compliance checks or things like that. That's the Automate that, it happens at the perfect time when everybody's talking about generative AI. And we've been working with OpenAI for the last 3 years.
Wow.
And it's at the exact same time. So it looks like this is going to happen even more.
Right. So you rode that wave before it was actually cresting. So good for you.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
the curiosity that drove us to. We actually wrote a book about it.
Ah.
Yeah, we wrote a book about how we used to call creative AI. There was not even a word called generative AI.
Sure.
But same thing, GPT-based systems and how they can create things. And now everybody's talking about it.
Yeah, great.
But we're actually deploying. We're deploying in the healthcare system.
Right.
And it needs tremendous amount of details and the planning and the regulations. So that's the part of the having a booth here is also help us educate them. Yeah, they may not be ready to deploy right now,
Right.
but what do they need to do in order to get ready? That's part of the conversation today as well.
Interesting. Well, Andy, thank you so much for being part of our big presence here, and we really enjoy partnering with you and your team. So thanks very much.
Thanks for inviting.